Every year, thousands of Indian seafarers sail across the world, contributing silently to global trade. Yet, in the unpredictable environment of international waters, unforeseen challenges can arise. When an Indian seafarer faces adversity, whether through abandonment, unlawful detention, or disappearance, the Directorate General of Shipping acts swiftly to ensure their safety, secure their return, and protect their rights. Today, I will share some cases where, through coordination with Indian missions, foreign governments, port authorities, and international maritime bodies, DG Shipping ensured that no seafarers were left behind. We begin with the Tanzanian flag vessel MV ANKA that was arrested at Reni port in Ukraine in April 2025, leaving the Indian crew in a difficult situation without adequate maintenance and wages. Although their pending wages were subsequently cleared by the P&I Clubs, the Seafarer remained stranded without proper provisions and faced challenges in repatriation due to visa and travel restrictions arising from the conflict zone. The Directorate General of Shipping immediately intervened by taking up the matter with the flag state, the Indian Embassy in Ukraine, and Ministry of External Affairs. Through these coordinated efforts, the safe return of the seafarers, along with settlement of their wages, was ensured. Finally, all seafarers came to India on 27 August 2002. In July 2025, the Directorate General of Shipping highlighted the plight of 25 Indian seafarers detained in Iran on charges including unauthorized port entry, alleged fuel smuggling, and non-compliance with the local maritime rules. Many of these cases arose from the administrative lapses beyond the control of the crew. The Directorate observed violations of Maritime Labour Convention 2006 as vessel owners, managers, and P&I insurers failed to provide the required assistance. DGS accordingly urged the Ministry of External Affairs to pursue urgent diplomatic intervention to secure the release and repatriation of the affected seafarers. In July 2025, two Indian seafarers were fraudulently recruited with false promises of employment on ocean-going vessels in Malaysia after being charged exorbitant service charges. On arrival, no such vessels were available and the seafarers were instead placed on a small port craft without accommodation, food and welfare facilities, effectively leaving them abandoned. The seafarers alerted the Directorate General of Shipping, which immediately engaged with the Indian mission in Malaysia. Investigations revealed that the case was linked to an Indian RPSL company that had routed documentation to another entity to conceal its involvement. DGS initiated strict action against the fraudulent recruiters and secured relief and protection of the affected seafarers. During the conflict between Iran and Israel, 13 to 24 June 2025, the Directorate General of Shipping constituted a quick task force to handle cases of Indian seafarers stranded in Iran, both on board vessels and ashore, including those confined in hotels without network access or adequate maintenance. To enable rapid coordination, DGS created a dedicated WhatsApp group with Embassy of India, the Ministry of External Affairs, and Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways. Immediate evacuation measures were undertaken and many seafarers were repatriated to India through Operation Sindhu flight. After the cessation of hostilities, additional stranded seafarers were also brought back safely through the combined efforts of the DGL, the Embassy of India, and RPSL companies and other stakeholders. In May 2025, MV Censor 1, carrying 12 Indonesian crew members, faced severe difficulties at Mumbai port due to unpaid wages, shortage of provisions, and limited access to the medical care. With the vessel owners remaining unresponsive, the crew was left stranded and increasingly concerned for their safety and well-being. The Directorate General of Shipping treated the matter as a high-priority case and coordinated with the Mumbai MMD, the vessel RPSL company, and Indonesian authorities. Immediate relief measures were arranged, including safe accommodation, supply of provisions, and access to medical support, ensuring the safety and welfare of the crew. In May 2025, MT Nirvana, with an Indian crew, was abundant at Bhavnagar entries. The seafarers faced unpaid wages, shortage of provisions and bunkers, and unsafe conditions, while the vessel remained under arrest and the owners failed to respond. The Directorate General of Shipping treated the matter as a priority, directing DSCO and MMD Kandla to coordinate with the RPSL company, ITF, NUSI, and the Gujarat Maritime Board. In compliance with Gujarat High Court orders, the crew were permitted to disembark once replacement joined. Through these coordinated efforts, all extended seafarers were safely signed off and full welfare and repatriation support ensured by the DGA. In April 2025, following air strike and operational restrictions at Ras Issa Port, 11 vessels with more than 150 Indian seafarers were left stranded. Local authorities mandated fuel discharge prior to departure, despite ongoing hostility and damage to the port infrastructure. Through sustained efforts of the Embassy of India in Sana, the Ministry of External Affairs, and the Directorate General of Shipping, phased discharge operation commenced in mid-May, and by June 2025, all vessels, including the last vessel MT Guard CMS with 26 Indian crew members, had safely sailed from the port. The Directorate General of Shipping conveyed its deepest gratitude to the Embassy of India in Sana for its timely intervention and vigilant support through an official appreciation letter. Each case we handle reflects our firm commitment to the safety, dignity, and rights of Indian seafarers, whether it is rescuing crew from emergencies at sea, ensuring their safe release from challenging port situations, or addressing fraudulent practices. DG Shipping is dedicated to supporting and protecting our maritime workforce. Jai Hind.